everybody, welcome to another episode of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host, and I thought we'd go back to the DreamWorks animation films, animated movies. I thought we'd go ahead and take a look at a movie that I have not seen since Rental. And a cast includes Steve Carell, Bruce Willis, Gary Shandling, Wanda Sykes, and Thomas Hayden Church voice over the Hedge. Now, this is an animated film that was released in 2006, and the focus on Willis plays RJ the raccoon. He basically, his idea is he wants to get all of these animals. So he basically, not get all these animals, but he wants to sort of like get food. So the idea is he wants to get food, but he has to owe a lot of food to the bear. Let me move that camera a little bit. There we go. Let me move that a bit. Let me put that down a little bit. And yeah, that's better. I'll put that right there. So anyways, like I said again, he wants to, let me see if I can get it. Too bad I couldn't get it like that. Whatever, it's fine right here. So he basically wants to try to get this, owes this bear a lot of food. So he meets up with a bunch of these other wildlife critters. Not really animals, they're wildlife critters. So he meets up with Steve Carell's Hammy, who's this hyperactive chipmunk, I do believe. Chipmunk or squirrel, I'm not really sure. He also meets up with Wanda Sykes, who portrays a skunk in this. He also meets up with, like I said, Gary Shandling as a turtle. William Shatner is a possum, along with his daughter, who's also a possum, voiced by Avril Lavigne, I think. And he also bumps into Eugene Levy, who is a porcupine, and so on and so on. So, and Catherine O'Hara is also the porcupine, and they're a married couple, which is a funny fact. Both O'Hara and Eugene Levy played a sort of similar character in Best of Show. But, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. So, he's sort of like this con artist. This actually was surprisingly, and I looked this up before I started this video, this was based on a comic strip from 1995. I didn't know this was a 90s comic strip. I didn't know because this movie came out in 2006 and just was another DreamWorks animated film. So, they head to the suburbs, and that's where they get a lot of food there. The goal is to get a lot of food for this bear. Nick Nolte portrays the bear in this. So, yeah, it's a really funny movie. I had a lot of fun. Allison Jennings plays the woman who, she doesn't like all the wildlife critters invading the suburbs. It's really funny, though. The climax is really good. Wanda Sykes is extremely hilarious. Hammy kind of got on my nerves a little bit, but I think that's the charm of what made Hammy so likable, is he's supposed to be annoying. He's supposed to just be annoying. Annoy the heck out of anybody. It's, like I said, it's a lot of fun. And Thomas Hayden Church plays his exterminator, Verminator, as he's called. He's called a Verminator, and he's trying to stop all these wildlife critters. So the funny fact is they're talking all about food, and RJ tells the turtle, I can't think of the turtle's name, but he's like, tells him, you don't want to eat that. That's not food. So they get loaded on food. There's a scene with a big old pit bull chase them. They just have the wagon set up, and there's like a big old propane tank, so that's a little fire, and it just goes flying up in the air. He strategizes about food, and he's just so excited about food. Like from cookies, chips, all kinds of junk food. Explains about the history of food. That's where the humans exercise so they can eat food. That's where they deliver the food in cars. People dress up as food. That right there is just laugh out loud. That's like stupid humor I love. And that's the thing that I love about Over the Hedge. Also, focus on this hedge, though. They get across the other side to get to the other side where there's humans there. So the other side of the hedge is where all the wildlife creatures live. Wanda Sykes, the skunk, I can't think of her name, but her character is the skunk, literally interacts with another animal and they're having this relationship. The scene with the THX certified scene where it's like super loud. Really batshit crazy. That's what I really like to describe and that's what makes Over the Hedge a lot of fun. This movie is just so much fun. I've seen in 2006. Do not think this is going to make it on the list because I've seen it before. Basically, my rule is if I haven't seen a movie but haven't reviewed it, it won't make it on the list. Had this been a complete blind buy and I never rented this right here would have easily make it on my list. But I don't want to put more DreamWorks animated films on my list. I already have one on the list. I don't want another one. So, is there any... Okay, let's get the one almost major downside but doesn't kill the film. Hammy can be annoying. Steve Carell's Hammy, by the way. He can be extremely annoying. I just look at that face and you tell me that's like crazy. Like, I can burn my ABCs, and he does that. And near the end, it's like that kind of thing. He just burps. I can do my ABC. A B C. Yeah, like that. I'm not gonna burp for the whole way through. He's like, thank you. It's like there's another scene that kind of drove me nuts, and that's slow-mo. There's a scene near the end. I'm not telling you how it ends, but there's a scene near the end where Hammy drinks this energy drink loaded with caffeine, then it like freezes time. I didn't get that. I didn't get it. I really didn't. I honestly wish. I don't know. I didn't get that scene. We'll just say that. I shouldn't say I wish. We'll just leave it at that. I'll go ahead and show you the artwork. Kind of like this artwork. This would get a universal re-release. But this is actually the original DreamWorks release of the film. As you can see, 2 thumbs up, which is very, very true. Kind of like that, though. But it kind of does. There's the Exterminator. It kind of does. Right there is a plot point near the end. I'm not going to tell you how, but probably tell you... I probably sort of told you how. I'm not going to tell you how it ends. The climax scene is crazy. And honestly, I kind of wish we had Discard. I kind of miss Discard in movies. I really wish we got some kind of Discard with this. So, yeah. Well, Joel Siegel said a wonderful, funny family movie. And unfortunately, I didn't get around to watching Hammy's Boomerang Adventures. So, I'm going to leave it at that. So, final verdict. Should you see Over the Hedge? The answer is yes. This is one of the funniest family movies I've ever watched for this series. If you have an entire family, definitely check this movie out. I'm sure kids are going to like it. I liked it. I'm sure a lot of you probably seen it, but if you have kids, they're going to love this movie. If you're like me and you like stupid humor, you're going to love it. Either way, check out Over the Hedge. It's definitely worth a watch. So, I'm going to bid a good night. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Check all my social media pages. You know the gist. Like, subscribe, click the bell, do all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.